Location: hiking from Moka to Lady Chancellor Hill. As the morning sun filtered through the lush canopy, we began our trek from Moka, our pace set by the steady rhythm of seasoned boots meeting the trail. Today's hike promised more than just the usual scenic rewards. It was an opportunity to delve into the practical wisdom of my senior companions, hikers with decades of experience in the mountains. Our discussions, as we ascended the ridge, revolved around the real dangers that can arise during such treks and the critical first aid measures every hiker should know. First, we talked about snake bites, a rare but serious threat in these parts. The key, they emphasized, is remaining calm to slow the spread of venom. Immobilization of the limb is crucial, keeping it lower than the heart, and seeking medical help immediately. They also stressed the importance of identifying the snake if possible, but not at the expense of safety. Next, we discussed bee stings. With bees often nesting in the trees we pass, stings can be an annoyance, or in cases of allergies, a serious medical issue. For most, removing the sting quickly and applying ice to reduce swelling suffices. However, for those with allergies, carrying an epinephrine auto-injector is non-negotiable. The knowledge of how to use one could be life-saving in the absence of immediate help. Finally, the conversation turned somber as we covered heart failures. The strenuous nature of hikes like these can be taxing, especially on older hikers or those with pre-existing conditions. My companions urged the importance of recognizing early signs: chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, and acting swiftly. Administering aspirin if available, and keeping the person calm and in a sitting or lying position while summoning emergency help is critical. As we crested the ridge, with Lady Chancellor Hill coming into view, I felt a deep sense of gratitude for the knowledge shared. Every step on this journey is a reminder that while we hike for the joy of the trail, being prepared for the unexpected is what ensures we can continue to enjoy it for years to come. As we stood at the crest of Lady Chancellor Hill this morning, the city of Port of Spain lay before us, bathed in the golden light of dawn. The hustle of the waking city seemed far away from up here, where the air was cooler and the only sounds were the rustling leaves and the distant hum of traffic. The view was breathtaking, with the savannah nestled below like a green jewel, surrounded by the vibrant colors of the city's rooftops. Beyond, the Gulf of Paria stretched out, shimmering under the early sun. Our group paused to take in the view, each of us lost in our thoughts for a moment. But the quiet was soon broken by one of the younger hikers, Jaden, who excitedly pulled out his phone. He had been eager to share a story from earlier in the hike, one that had everyone curious. "Check this out," Jaden said, gathering us around as he played the video. It showed the anteater we had encountered just a few hours before. The video started with the creature methodically digging for ants, its long claws expertly pulling apart the soil. We watched, fascinated, as the anteater went about its business, unaware of its audience. But then, in the video, the anteater suddenly paused, lifting its head as if it had sensed Jaden's presence. The next moment, it turned and started to approach him, moving with a slow, deliberate pace. Jaden had kept filming, but we could hear his nervous laugh as the anteater got closer. Then, with a swipe of its powerful claws, it made a gentle but unmistakable move towards him. We all laughed as the video ended, the tension broken by Jaden's sheepish grin. "I didn't expect it to come at me like that," he admitted, "but it was incredible to see it up close, doing what it does in its natural habitat." It was a reminder that while we often seek out these trails for their views and the physical challenge, encounters with wildlife like this are what truly enrich the experience. Seeing an animal in its environment, living its life as it would whether we were there or not, adds a layer of depth to the hike that makes it even more memorable. As we began our descent from the hill, the conversation shifted back to the trail ahead. The mix of uphill and downhill had been just right today, challenging enough to feel like an accomplishment, but with plenty of time to enjoy the scenery and share stories. The trail was shaded by tall trees, and the cool breeze followed us down, making the hike even more pleasant. Overall, the hike was satisfying in every way. The uphill climbs tested our endurance, the downhill stretches let us relax and enjoy the surroundings, and the moments of fun and camaraderie, like Jaden's anteater encounter, reminded us why we love doing this. As we made our way down the final stretch of the trail, I felt a deep sense of contentment. Today had been about more than just reaching the top. It had been about connecting with nature, with each other, and with the simple joy of being outdoors.